Good morning, everybody. This morning I was just sitting here. Is it morning? 12:03. Nope, it's afternoon. Um, I was sitting here doing I decided I needed more boho beads. So I got out my paper clips. These ones I'm making from paper clips. I make them out of different things, but paper clips is one of my favorites. And so far, and I was just sitting here doing it. I thought, well, I'll just turn on my camera, and so I could talk to my folks, to my friends. And so the way I'm doing these, each time I do them, I think I do them different, and because I get real bored, real easy, real fast, or maybe it's not bored, but I got a short attention span, so I have to constantly change what I'm doing. So I sit right here and I craft, but then I might get tired of these and leave these just like this. And I might go into, I got like 3 or 4 other places that I craft. At one table, I've got just right now, I'm working on my steampunk house, which no, I'm finished with my steampunk house and I'm going to start working on a bohemian house. I got a wooden, like, birdhouse kind of thing, and I just kind of work on that. Or then I got another place in the front room where I can sit and do my journal projects. And I just move from one to the other, and usually I try to clean my area up a little bit before I get started on a video. Oh, you scared me, Papa. I didn't know you standing there looking at me.
Only got one cackleberry.
Only one egg today?
Yep.
Okay, did you bring them grapes?
Yep.
Okay, did they seem to like them?
The grapes, they're kind of checking the cantaloupe out.
They'll eat the cantaloupe, but they like the grapes, huh? Yep. Good. Okay, Papa went and fed the chickens. And so, okay, so what I'm saying here is, did you see how that I got my hubster? He was looking in my door and he startled me. And so, okay, like I say, I keep changing ideas and keep changing things. So I just thought, well, I'm gonna just turn the camera on, and so I have somebody to talk to while I'm doing these. So, let me just show you what I've done so far, so you can kind of catch up with me. These are the jumbo paper clips. Jumbo. It doesn't say how long they are. How long are they? They're like almost 2 inches long. Okay, and here I just happen to have this. It's like a tape you use to put bandages on, but I just put this around here. Now I was kind of thinking maybe I should have, before I put that on there, I should have maybe put some O-ring, what do you call them? Little rings that you attach jewelry to, the jump rings. I should have maybe. Oh, I can still put it on there though. That's no big deal. That's no big hairy deal. Today I'm having such a good day. I am in such a good mood today. I'm telling you, I am happy. Well, I'm always happy. But see, and so I just put some tape around there. That gives it a little bit of a base. See there? Just a little bit of a base. Then after that, I have got so much of this beautiful fabric. My friend Sybil, oops, I used that one all up. Oops, I used that one all up. My friend Sybil, she lives in Germany. Look, she sent me so many fabrics, different fabrics. These ones are on like popsicle sticks. These ones are on like clothes pegs. And then some of them are wrapped around cards. But I got a whole dish full of them here. These are all from my friend Sybil in Germany. But look at that little clothespin. But anyhow, so I take a strip of this boho fabric. It's sari ribbon is what it is. It's scrap. Sari ribbon is scrap from when people make saris. The saris are like a kimono kind of a thing. And so See, then I take a piece of that and I just go around. See, I've got that tape on there. Oh, look at this. This is really pretty because it's cut on against the grain. And, oh, I love this color and the feel of this one. Sari fabrics are always, they're different fabrics, but it's just fabrics that they make saris out of. Now, a sari, like if it's a ceremonial sari or like a wedding, like they're going to do a wedding or something. Let me scoot you all up a little closer here. Then they usually use sari silk and use actual silk that they go out and harvest, from the silkworm. And then they dye it and dry it and do whatever it is that they have to do with that fabric to make the saris. And then the scrap saris, they take the scraps and cut it to strips and make what we call sari ribbon. So, but now you don't really have to have now these were all actually fabrics from scraps that were made from saris, because that is where my friend Sybil got them from. I love this color, this one, and it's so silky, and this is real silky. But what you can do, if you want sari ribbon, you can go to the thrift shop. You can find a silky, it doesn't have to be silk, but it can be a silky scarf. Most scarves are very silky. Like here, got one hanging right here. That is silky. Not silk, but it's silky. See it? Got them hanging up there. I can't get them. It's silky. This one was sent to me from my friend Lorraine in Canada. Can you tell? But it's silky. Although I think this one's cotton. I wouldn't cut this one up though. I'm not cutting that one up for nothing. But you can cut though. If you find those, you can cut them in strips. And neckties. Many times a necktie is made out of silk. Thrift shop. Go to the thrift shop. Find yourself. Go into the necktie department. Sometimes they sell them cheap. And you take them apart and cut them into strips, and you've got sari ribbon. You don't actually have to go and look for name brand sari ribbon when you can make your own. And it's the same thing. Okay, so that's what I've done so far. I've went and I've just covered with the tape first. I went around and I leave the two hoops on the ends there of the paper clip, okay? The two loops are still there. Then I like to take a piece of, this is eyelash trim. You can use any kind of trim, but I like the eyelash trim, what we call eyelash trim. It's actually some kind of yarn, but I don't know what they call the yarn. But we all call it in the crafting world. We call it eyelash trim. Now, we know what we're talking about when we say eyelash trim. Okay, let me see. And I'm tying this in a knot right on the edge, right on the one end. And then I'm going to wrap it around the bead a few times. See there? Now, I don't want to completely cover the fabric where you can't see it because it's beautiful. So then I'm going to tie it into the other end. And tie it on there. Put just a spot of glue there just to kind of make sure that it doesn't come loose, all right? And then there I have that on there. Now I got that on there, see? And now, you know what I just figured out? Let me see. I'm going to put this copper wire or copper colored wire, and I'm going to put that on the end. I'm going to twist that so that will stay. But what I just learned, because see, I'm going to take this copper wire and that's going to go around. But I just now learned that, you know, I've always put beads on things, but I just learned that if you have sequins that's got the little hole in the middle, now you can get sequins without holes in the middle, but most of them come with holes in the middle. That little hole in the middle will fit right on that little wire. So I put one on, and then I wrap it a little bit, and then I put another one on, and I got all colors of little sequins. And put another one on. I could put all different colors. I'm just putting red ones on this particular one right now. And wrap it a little bit, and then put another one on. And wrap it a little bit more, see? And then it's got the little sequins are in that boho bead. Okay, and then I'm going to take and wrap that end of that wire around the other end of, I probably need to get my little pliers to help me pull that wire around. And just thin wire. It bends. I don't know the gauge of it, but it bends nicely. And now I'll just bend that around that paper clip, if you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So it's got the first the tape, then the fabric, then the eyelash trim, then the copper wire with the sequins on it. I could have probably put more sequins on that one, but this is the first one I've put sequins on. Then I get out my, and see, this is where you just use your artistic freedom. And okay, now I'm going to have, put this off to the way. Now here I have some jump rings. So I'm going to put a jump ring on the top, or on one end of the paper clip. I'm going to put a jump ring. I didn't even clear my area off. Usually I always clear my area off before I get started. But then by the time I get done doing all that, then I don't feel like wanting to do a video. So I thought, I'm just going to be myself. From now on, that's my new thing. This morning I decided I'm just going to always be myself, which I do always try to be myself, but sometimes I fail. Okay, I just put that jump ring on there. Now I'm going to get a charm. That's an elephant. I'm going to put the elephant on there. Put that one on there, and then I'm going to close that jump ring. There. Now, so now I have a little elephant hanging on the end of that bead. Now at the top of the bead, I'm going to take another jump ring. I'm going to hook it to the top of the paper clip. And on this one, I'm going to use a lobster clasp. I'm going to put that on there, onto that jump ring. And then I'm going to close that up. Close that jump ring. And there. Now I have this simple, very simple boho bead will make a cute little tag bead on the end of a zipper or anything, you know, just anything. I needed to really put more sequins on there, but I kind of like those sequins on there. And so these are so much fun. Oh, where's this one? I want to do this one. Let's see. I'm going to, I just have a bunch of different, okay, let me see. I'm going to tie this This is like this here eyelash trim. It just changes colors. Excuse me for I keep hitting my post for. Oh, you know what? That's what I was going to do today. I was going to think about seeing if I can hook this camera of mine up to the shelf that's off to my right. I have a shelf up there, and I'm thinking if I can sort of make a boom out of the shelf and put my camera, I can get more above me. I'm going to do that. After I'm done with this here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to work on that. And then do another, and then see if that works better. Okay, so now I'm going to wrap this. I don't want to lose that. See that? That will fluff out. I don't want to lose the beautiful color of the fabric, so I won't put a lot on. And then I'm going to cut, get that tight on there at this other end of the paper clip. Ooh. Now, if you have arthritic thumbs, this is when you're going to say, ouch, doggone it. Okay, because, oh, boy, you got to pinch things shut. If you have an arthritic thumb, it makes you say, ouch, doggone it. Oh. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue, put a little spot of glue to hold the end of that. I keep looking up at my, well, I don't keep looking. I don't look at my screen often enough, and then I see I'm out of frame. Okay, now I've got that much of it. Now this time I'm going to, okay, let me get another little piece of this copper looking wire, and I'm going to just put that through there and twist it. And then I'm going to, let me see, let me put these red ones back. I'm not going to use red ones this time, so I'll put these red ones back in their little cubby. Go back in your little cubby, you little red ones. And, owie, gee, my Christmas. Now, let me just get some of these yellow ones. Now there's still a red one there. But I want to get a, oh, I got these beads here too. These beads are kind of big, so I don't know what I'll do. Let me just take a pic of them. These are wood, these beads. And you never know. Now, when you go to start doing something like this, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you add to them. See, that's kind of a big bead, isn't it? Okay, yes it is. Say, yes it is, ma'am. Ma'am, it's a big bead. Okay, let's put this one here. Gosh, my day is just, I am happier than a pig in the sunshine today. I'm telling you, I had some great news, and it's kind of a personal thing, but so I can't go any further than that, but it has to do with family, and when family makes me happy, I can't get any happier. I love my family. I'm telling you, my family is my life. But okay, I'm adding. Okay, now I'm coming to the end of my piece of. Where'd I put that other? I'm gonna put that other bead on there. So this is going to make this look a little bit different with those beads, which the beads kind of look a little big, don't they, on there? But look at how they pop, though. See? I used to have what we called pop beads when I was going to school. I just remembered them. Pop beads. And they were plastic, but you could pop them together. And we would like have a necklace out of our pop beads and wear a necklace to school, and then we would swap. Like if somebody else had some colors we didn't have, we would swap colors. They were called pop beads. I just thought of that when I said pop. Isn't that funny how words just make you... Okay, I'm just using my pliers here to get that wire wrapped around a little bit, so we don't want it poking anybody. There we go. I'm going to use these ones to make sure that wire is smashed so it's smooth. Okay. Then look at that one. See, that's pretty even with those bigger beads on there. Then I'll take another jump ring. Take a jump ring and I'm going to open that up. Yep, 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 yep. And then I'm going to put it on the end of this one. Well, I could just go like this for hours probably. Well, maybe not because I get tired and go do something else. Ooh, my box open. Okay, and in here, let's see what we have. Oh, there's a 4-leaf clover. Let's put that one at the bottom so it will dangle with the clover. And like I say, you don't have to put these on the ends if you don't want to. You just don't have to. This is just what I'm doing right now. And there. Now that little 4-leaf clover hangs at the bottom. And then I'm going to go with a jump ring on the top and add a lobster clasp to the top. Now, you know what? I think I'm going to mess with my camera and see if I can put it on a boom. Because right now I'm thinking about making a key doll. A key spirit doll. I'm just thinking about that. Because I will use these beads in it. These beads on the doll. Now I put the lobster clasp at the top so it will hang on any kind of a loop. And see that? Just a paper clip. I wrap the tape around it. Then I wrapped a strip of fabric. You can use ribbon. You can use washi tape. You can use anything. Then I added some eyelash trim around it. Put some sequins on there. You can put sequins. This one's got beads and sequins. So you can use different kind of beads, whatever you have. And then added the charm to the bottom, the lobster clasp to the top, which, like I say, you don't even have to add anything to the bottom and the top because you can tie this bead onto something. You can take a needle and thread and stitch this bead onto something. You can do anything at all with that. So yeah, what I'm going to do right now is, see there, I made 2. I don't know where the other one is. It's hiding in this pile of stuff somewhere. Isn't it funny how that just disappeared? That's real funny. Oh, there it is. So there. So I just made those 2. And they're real pretty. They're real pretty, those 2. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got to get this camera fixed. These 2 I made. And they're very pretty. So, but I'm going to use these to make, I'm going to fix up with some more and I'm going to make my key doll with these. And so look forward to that. Well, you don't have to look forward to it. You can look backward to it. I don't know. But that's it. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to play with my camera now after I've got to read. I need these cards. These cards really give me a boost every day. These are from the I Can Do It cards by Louise Hay. And here it says, as I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. Very true. When I make a mistake, I realize that it is only part of the learning process. And I have made mistakes in my life. I create easily and effortlessly when I let my thoughts come from the loving space of my own heart. My heart is the center of my power, and I follow my heart. If you follow your heart, it will lead you to where you need to go. The joy I find in my career is reflected in my overall happiness. And now, like I was saying yesterday, in your career, you might not have a career anymore. You may be retired. So you put that career, you change that word to whatever. And so like right now, I do crafting. It's not my career, it's just my hobby. So you can say the joy I find in my hobby is reflected in my overall happiness. And so it's whatever. I have unlimited potential. Only good lies before me. And believe that. Only good lies before you. Because if you believe that only good is coming in your future, that is what will come. Because you will keep anything that is unhappy out of your heart. If you convince yourself, you keep telling yourself that only good lies before you. So those were very good. I'm glad I read them because those are very good for me today. And I'm hoping that all of you are having a wonderful day. And and my blessings to you. I love you all for watching. Thank you. I love you even if you didn't watch, but you must have watched or you wouldn't be hearing me right now. But I want to say God bless you. May He watch every step you take, every move you make, and He will lead you in the right direction. Okay, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in a few minutes after I play with my camera. God bless.